Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of June, so moving from Gemini season into Cancer season. So let's see what's come through for you. We have Eight of Shells, Quest and Renewal, this beautiful little starfish. It's all about your inner contentedness, your inner starfish. It's your emotions and what makes you happy on the inside. And that's going to be very unique to you because it's a starfish. Every starfish is different and unique. So it's kind of like there might be something that you do or activate over this period that just makes you feel good. That's an important energy to come through with this Quest and Renewal. So let's see what else we've got. Okay, we've got King of Shells, Harmony and Integrity. So yeah, interesting. The Magician, Willpower, Creation, and the Ten of Crystals, Stability and Attainment. So I'm feeling this on a very physical level for you, Virgo, in that there's a sense of alignment and restabilizing something within your body, like an energy or a health response in some way, something to do with, your health. So harmony and integrity, especially on an emotional level, this really feels like, again, it's a little seahorse. So it is what's unique to you, to be taking action with your emotions, it's just that little thing. I feel like it's this sort of gnawing inside feeling that you know what you need emotionally. And so to trust that and listen to that, because we have the Magician, which is willpower and creation. You're kind of bringing this into creation through kind of like a psychic ability for some of you that have that, but becoming very consciously aware of what waters you've been drinking from emotionally. So, and to rebalance in some way inside your body, the emotional energies. So, yeah, there's a really interesting sort of rebalancing of emotions, I guess, and bringing the harmony in. But yeah, the sense of stabilizing an energy that felt really out of balance within your body feels important. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, what energies are shifting and changing. So I think your health and your emotional health are going to be like real key features or key energies around you. So let's see what else is coming through for Virgos. What can shift and change for Virgos in the second half of June, mid-month? Okay, what do we have? We have Pentacle 3, Venus, Capricorn. Okay, so this is what or who you're attracting towards you at this moment in time. There may be discussions about building, like building for the future. What is it that you're building and growing for your future at this moment? What are you attracting towards you? And this could be something very practical. It could be to do with your work or with your career or where you're seeing your living situation going, what's happening with a relationship. So I feel like there's a lot you're attracting towards you in terms of building for your future, but it really feels like it needs to start with number one, with you, with how you're feeling inside your body. So that feels like a really important energy to come through. And so some interesting discussions and conversations around that. And it may be that the best gift that you can receive is a practical one, or at this moment, or attract into your life is a practical one. So it could be one of those things, you need someone to come and help fix that door that's not working in your house, or somebody offer you a job, or somebody, it's just those kind of things could be really, really useful and really, really helpful. So I think that there's an opportunity to attract those sort of things into your life at this moment in time. So let's see what else is coming through for Virgo. What other energies? So Virgo, I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch your 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you, a holistic view. And this is a general reading, Virgo. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And yeah, to really trust your intuition. Don't take anything that doesn't feel right. And yeah, that's about it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Love to have you on board. Okay, so let's see what's coming. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is they really want you to focus on this. This is going to be a focus. There's something that you really, focusing on, and it feels very much like I said, a renovation or a restabilizing or a fixing up, like fixing something up kind of energy, whether it's physically or whether it's like around the home. The Ace of Swords, you're going to see very clearly what this is, and clarity is coming through about how you can shift energy and bring some energy changes into your life, some big energies around you at this moment, Virgo. So deep transformation occurring. Boom, the Emperor, you're stepping into your power. So let's see, Eight of Pentacles, this is you, the card of Virgo coming in the card that represents you, which is great. We have the Knight of Swords and the Moon. Okay, yeah, that's that home energy I was talking about, that also sort of like the underlying issue, whether it's to do with your health or something around the home. So, yeah, wow. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, look, whatever you shift and change at this moment in time could have a longer term energy. I mean, it's slow moving, but it's going to definitely have a benefit longer term. So it's kind of like it might have taken a while for you to get around to doing this or fixing this or whatever this is, or to kind of really address whatever this underlying issue is that's going on here. But whatever it is, it's going to make it better. Like, you know, if you get your door fixed, your door's going to work. It's get someone who can fix it, who can do a good job, like a good handy person that can, you know, they're going to fix it, they're going to do a good job, so it's going to last a long time. So the changes, that's just an example, but the changes that are coming through that you're wanting to attain at this moment in time that is going to make you feel so much better is a long-lasting change. So we've got Eight of Wands as the situation. This is a shift in energy. This is where all the wands are heading in the same direction, very focused. So focused on one thing, I really feel like if there's just one issue in your life that you want to tackle, full focus on that, and then attract the practical things that you need or people around you. Crossed by the Judgment card, so it might feel like it's, there's... Quite literally, this could mean judgment. I don't usually read it literally, but it could be that, you know, sometimes, you know, if you've got an issue, you don't want to let people in because you don't want necessarily people to see what that is. So a fear of judgment, but I feel like it's something that needs to be cleared out and cleaned up in some way, shape or form, and needs to be kind of looked at and reviewed. And so, yeah, something that needs to be addressed here. So we have in your conscious mind the Ace of Swords, and this is the clarity. So you see very clearly here what's going on, or you have the need to desire to see something really clearly. But I think that you can see that with this and the Magician, which is a very psychic energy, and to be able to see what it is that you're creating in your world at this moment in time. I think that you can use the power of your mind and having a very clear vision in your mind, kind of like a visionary energy, and set a very clear intention can have some really powerful effects over this period. At the base, what's happening deep down, we have the Death card. So this is transformation and change coming through with the Death card. And so, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, a bit of avoidance, like do I have to really address that now? But seeing very clearly that something is transforming and that you're transforming in your life, and that it's time for this to kind of be cleared up and out, this energy. So we have in the recent past the Three of Cups. This is celebration. There potentially may have been something or an anniversary or a birthday or an event of some sort that's come in and has been a bit of a catalyst that's come through. So I feel like, yeah, there's been some kind of emotional connection that has, yeah, for some reason been significant that's come through, whether it's a party or meeting someone when you're out. But it could be an event like of some sort. But yeah, there's something around this emotional connection that is like a catalyst. So in the near future, we've got the Emperor. And this is, so it might have been seeing friends, a conversation with a friend, or a catch up with someone you haven't seen for a while. But the Emperor in the near future is stepping into your power, like taking charge of a situation and just, taking control and stepping into your power. So it's really fantastic, this Emperor energy. You're dealing with a very powerful person, and hopefully that person is yourself. So I feel like it is. So you are turning up as the Eight of Pentacles, which is the card of Virgo, but it's also the card of work, putting in some hard work. So not afraid to put in some hard work here, and you've possibly been working really hard at this. So I think that, it's might be that you need a process around it as well. It's like you're kind of getting all the got a lot of practical elements in your life that you're working on building and growing something at this moment in time. So getting the process right seems important. And you're hoping that something's going to work, or that you're working in some way, shape or form. So the energy surrounding you is the Four of Cups. So it kind of feels like until you address this issue and focus on it and clear it up and out, you're going to feel pretty crap. You're going to feel pretty like bleh, meh kind of thing with this Four of Cups. There'll be this sense of there's something missing, or you're searching for something deeper, especially on an emotional level and an emotional connection. So it's kind of interesting that there's been this nice connection here recently with the Three of Cups, or an emotional connection that has kind of made you realize or question some of the other emotional connections in your life. It's sort of, there's a comparison that's coming in here. Like, that person makes me feel so good, but when I'm with this person, they don't make me feel that way. I don't feel that way around them, or this situation, I did this and it felt really great, and now I come back to something that's there in my ordinary life usually, and it's like it's not feeling so good. So the big questioning about that. Hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Swords. This is like, I just want this all resolved really quickly. Want this over and done with. This could be, something that's just been, like I said, hanging around for a while. And then we have as an outcome the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So, it's kind of interesting because the Moon is the home. It's also the relationship to your mother, and it's a relationship to this is the underlying situation that's coming in here. So I feel like there's a couple of things, like you've potentially taken on some burdens around it or responsibilities around it. And this is part of the underlying issue. So it feels like it's very much to do with living situation or an underlying emotions within a situation or relationship to mother. And it's kind of saying at the end of the day, your happiness is really important. So I feel like there's a sense of reprioritizing how much emotional energy you want to put into this underlying situation. There's almost like, have you taken on too much heaviness or responsibility? How much are you actually really responsible for? Like, maybe there is some practical things that you can be doing and helping out with. But in terms of the emotions, you're not responsible for somebody else's emotions here. And it really is about your own emotional renewal is something that's going to be really, really important here. So ultimately, you are taking charge of a situation, but it's about a prioritization of energies that frees you up and gives you emotional renewal, as well as potentially still being able to, other people, and this is you included, still getting your practical needs met. So there's it feels like an emotional cleanse in a way. So we have as an overall energy the Knight of Pentacles. So this is slow moving energy. It's not something that you can just click your fingers and it's gone and suddenly it's but it needs to kind of be addressed. So a shift in terms of stepping into your power with this and really managing a situation and understanding how you're feeling about a situation, what you want for a situation, what you want to bring in and manifest within a situation is really, really important. And understanding, thinking about the longer term energies, how's it going to make you feel longer term? What can you address right now that can make you feel happier, that can make you go, okay, I still want to dedicate myself to this situation, but not at the detriment of myself as well. You're no use to anybody if you're helping somebody else and taking on a lot of emotions that are draining you if you don't have anything, if you're not replenishing yourself. It's a classic kind of mum syndrome happening here that, give so much to everybody else and then don't have anything back to give to you. And that's kind of really what's important here, is to make sure that you're giving back to yourself. And when I say mum situation, this is just like the archetypal mother, like the divine feminine in a way, like the divine mother. So we all have that within us, no matter what gender you identify with. We all have to understand how we nurture ourselves. So it's I feel that there's a potential to transform some feelings here. So, and to know, you can be really helpful to somebody, but you don't have to take on as many emotions as I think that you have in the past. So we've got, I open new doors to life. Fantastic. This is your affirmation card. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. So, look at the 10 of Cups. The characters are there with open arms, greeting that beautiful rainbow of happiness. So it's like, by releasing some of these underlying issues and some of the burdens that you've taken on, this could open your arms to that longer term happiness, which is really nice. So, it just feels like it's kind of a reprioritization that comes through is sort of the word. Let's pull an affirmation card, charm. We've got the beautiful horse. Okay, so horses are all about the direction in which you're going. You've got quite a few in this reading. You've got the horse in the death card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So, and we've got a seahorse in the King of Shells actually up here. So it's all about the emotional journeys that you're going on. But this horse is taking a huge leap. It's quite literally flying through the air. So it feels like, and this horse is galloping, like it's moving super, super fast here. So it feels like there's something here that could make a big, big change, and it could all happen quite quickly. And it could also feel like there's a sense of having to take a leap of faith with it in some way, shape or form as well. So this is like a direction, a big step into freedom in some way. You're freeing yourself in some way. So that's your reading, Virgo. It feels actually very liberating, and it feels the most important key is to understand what it is that you want to manifest and what's not your responsibility within a situation. So that's the reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and it helps with the growth of the channel. And take care.